Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Hitman Kaz, and welcome to another uniform showcase. This right here is the Detroit Pistons post Bad Boys era alternate, and I must say that I find it kind of funny, or rather interesting, that with the exception of all the other jerseys they have now, every single alternate jersey that the Pistons have ever had was red. And during the Bad Boys era, their alternate jersey was red. After that, it was this. This was red. And then after this, they had a red alternate. After this, you know, I mean, it didn't last as long as it should have, but you know, they have a Motor City alternate that's just as good. So you know, I can let it slide. Uh, well, there's quite a few things that I forgot to mention when it comes to my previous video when I showed off the uniform. It's like the player that that I decided to have the jersey be of. Now this one, as you can see, I have of Joe Dumars. And the thing, and like here's the thing, when it comes to Pistons jerseys, period. Like I can honestly say that they're like the least of a hassle, because all I need is the wording up front and the number. Because the name I can just put on the back like that, because up until now, the name was always straight on the back instead of curved. And you know, as if it wasn't obvious, I always try to go as accurate as I can when it comes to these to the uniform. The only thing I say that I didn't do correctly was with the DP alternate logo. I saw some shorts when I was Googling the shorts, and one of them had a teal outline on for the DP. But you know, other than that, I've tried to hit it as close as possible. Also, on a side note, again, with the exception of now, I hate to say this, but you know, the Pistons have really fallen on hard times. I'd like to think that ever since the days of Isaiah Thomas, each star point guard passed his knowledge on to the point guard that succeeded him. Like, because you know, you look at Zeke. He passed his knowledge on to Joe Dumars. Then Joe Dumars passed his knowledge on to Lindsey Hunter. And then Lindsey Hunter passed his knowledge on to Chauncey Billups. And then unfortunately that's where it stopped, because you know, after Chauncey Billups, you know, they started to regress back to how they used to be. And actually, I have to be honest. Like, when I was a kid, I had no idea the Pistons actually had a red alternate in the first place. Because like whenever I'd see their games, you know, and like, I'm not a Pistons fan at all. Never have been, never will be. But like, I've never seen the red alternate in game. Like, the only way I knew, the only time I saw this actual red alternate was on two separate occasions. One was when I think either Grant Hill or Jerry Stackhouse was in the slam dunk contest. And then the second time was in NBA Live 2000, where I played against the Pistons, and they just wore these red jerseys. But yeah, that's all I got to say. More jerseys will be coming soon. So until then, I am Hitman Cos. I'm going.